got the hole in the floor and shit like that? They used to have fucking hole in the goddamn floor.
I haven't seen a hole.
Yeah.
They have shitty bartenders, really shitty bartenders. We were there, and what were you gonna do?
So we're up at the. You want to start? We're at the top level.
Start, yeah.
All right. So we're at the top level, and
We're drunk.
yeah. So we'd all like. It's a group of like, just a few of us.
5 of us in there.
Yeah, 5, probably about 5, maybe 6 of us, and we're all just buying rounds. Like every bar we go to, we're bar hopping, and it was my turn, so I ordered us some beer. I got like a shot or some shit. Fucking drank the shit. We're about to head out, I guess, or we're like halfway through drinking the beer, and this guy's, he's like, hey man, he's right. All right, so it's starting. It's like this dude, Jesse, me.
It was Nathan.
Our boy Nathan, and then there's Nick, a couple other dudes, I think. We always got
the whole squad.
Yeah,
with us.
an entourage. So so this dude he's trying to get a drink, and the bartender, he's like, nah man, he's like, you didn't tip me last time, you ain't getting shit. So this dude pulls out like $3-4. He was like, hey man, here's a tip, can I just get a drink? And
at first he just started ignoring him, and the dude was a fucking
He's a dick.
He's being a fucking cock. All the bartenders there just suck. If you work experience and you hear this, you suck at your job. Every single fucking one I've seen fucking sucks, and you heard it here first. And this motherfucker sucked too, bald headed with a beard. Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's you, fucker. The whole place fucking is a dump. This motherfucker, he's like, oh, you didn't tip me, so. And he's like, all right, well, here's like $4. And it was like $4, like a $7 drink. He was like, here's your tip.
He hadn't even paid him for the drink. He just like handed him like a few bucks just to give him a drink.
Yeah, he's like, here's your tip that you wanted. Now give me a drink. He was being respectful. He's like, all right, my bad. I'm sorry, man. Here you go. And he was giving like four. And like at first, like he laid it, like he was like he wouldn't. He just ignored him. And then eventually, the dude threw it down. Well, before that, he had thrown it down, and then the guy took it and threw it back like across the table. And then
pretty funny.
It was kind of funny, but then I reached over to Jacob and I said, I should egg this on, shouldn't I?
I said, hell yes. So I turned around and I said, hey guys, watch this. Jesse's about to start some shit over in this bitch. So I back up because I'm like, both these dudes are they're pissed. They're kind of heated. This is about to get good. So I see Jesse turn around. He's like, all right, bro, watch this. He fucking turns around and he starts talking to this dude. He's like, hey man, he's like, I'd smack that motherfucker. He's treating you like a bitch. You can't let him do you like that.
I was like, you really gonna let him do you like that?
That's it. See, try to talk down to him.
I did. I was like, he's treating you like a bitch. I was like, I'll be goddamn that motherfucker.
I would never. I would never take that.
Nah, dead ass. He was like, nah. He's like, yeah, you're right. He's like, you're right. I was like, he's being a bitch. So the dude takes the dollars again. He's like, all right, bro, here you go. The dude, this bald-head bastard, takes these goddamn bills, throws it in this dude's face. At this point, I'm like, I know you ain't gonna take that, and I step back, and this motherfucker takes and just slaps the whole fucking bar. Just fucking.
It was so funny.
It slaps shit everywhere, and this dude's all mad, and like the bartender's like, looking all serious, like all surprised, like, are you really fucking surprised?
He starts walking out, and they had to get
the bouncer and shit.
Yeah, in between them, and they're both looking like they're about to scrap right there at the top floor.
The fucking bald-headed bastard he's like,
it was so funny.
All he's doing is staring. And it just pissed because it just had me mad. I was like, you really gonna do that? And that's fucking
a bitch move.
It is a bitch move. The dude was trying to pay you, like you're not happy, you're bitching about the tip, which understandable, but we can get into that. Fuck, that just made me mad. I was mad for him. I was like, really? And why would you act surprised if you fucking threw dollar bills in my face, like
at a grown man, and you're not expecting them to answer?
Yeah, right.
If I had a bottle in my hand, I'd have fucking. I mean, I wouldn't try to hit him, but if there was a row of bottles behind him, I would have tried to hit. Fuck him. Fucking bald bat. This fucking place sucks. That's why I'm getting into fucking waiters and waitresses bitch more than any single fucking occupation in the history of existence.
I've got a cousin or two that do it, and it's like
they hate their jobs.
Yeah, and it's. How about you? Maybe I'm not hating on like you. It's not. It's a job, and that's. I mean, you can't like. I respect that, but
it's hard to make a career out of it.
But yeah,
it's
how
not
about you go learn a skill or a trade or something? Like go do something instead of waiting tables if you're gonna bitch about it.
Yeah, learn to code.
Exactly. Do anything.
That's it.
Because
something.
you go on Facebook, Twitter, anything. There is a post that's been posted today about some waiter or waitress bitching about the tip.
Mm-hmm.
And then motherfuckers, I'm like, shut the fuck up. It's a tip. Nobody owes you anything, and it's common courtesy.
People they do, like, my pops always taught me to tip well.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like a cheap bastard if I
always
don't.
do. So
Yeah.
you know,
Unless I get shitty service, I'll leave.
Or if I get shitty. Sometimes if I get shitty, I'll forget to tip. Like, if I get fucked up, I forget to tip. I feel like a dick.
The place I go to, I get the best service in the world. So
Hard times.
yeah, they're never wrong. Yeah, that beer's right there. Yeah. So, but I tip well.
I try to
And
tip.
I've learned that because, and I like to be, if it ain't broke, then don't fix it.
Yeah.
I don't need to go anywhere else.
Well, there's a bunch of MILFs up in Hard Times usually.
Yeah, so I like that place. I've been going there almost a year now.
Stone's
Stone's been frequenting that place every time I've been there for the past
You wanna
year.
find
So that's
Stone,
just it.
yeah.
It's been here, what, 15 years?
Yeah.
Probably.
And this is my first year ever going to it.
Me and
I've
Jake have been
never
going to that
in
bar
the
since
place
we're like,
before.
what, 17, 18?
Really, we were
Yeah,
19 going in that bitch.
I've never been in a restaurant or nothing until.
Oh, God, I don't know. I mean, I've had their
food.
food before, but nobody goes to Hard Times to eat.
I
Probably don't remember.
I love it. They got the best steaks in the world, man. I love it.
They got some good
Yeah.
buffalo
Man,
chicken
they got
wraps.
some good
The-
steaks. Yeah, the
the
wraps
steaks,
are
the
good.
buffalo chicken, and the chili.
Yeah,
I do like
yeah,
the
the
Texas
chili's
and
good.
I don't know that I would
Cincinnati
eat Hard Times chili.
No, it's
chili.
pretty
I like
good.
the chili dogs, man.
Yeah.
You
They
get the
got
chili
good
dogs
food.
with the Cincinnati, man. It's pretty good.
Stone, you want to talk about chili dogs?
Chili dogs. Uh-oh.
Come on, man.
Man, I can't remember that one. What was
Eating on a chili dog. You remember where I'm going?
it? Eating on a chili dog.
You're the one that came up with
Yeah.
this.
Oh, you know that's love.
Yeah, Stone said you
It's
pull it out
love.
her ass. She
What?
eats the chili dog, then
Yeah,
she loves
you
you.
know, if you pull it directly out of her ass and she goes to clean it off for you, that's love.
That's it.
love.
Is that what you call it? That's what you call a chili dog?
Yeah, that's chili dog. Yeah.
So you pull it out of her rectum.
Pull it out of her ass and go straight to her mouth. Ass to mouth.
ATM.
Yep, ATM.
I love ATM.
And if she cleans that dog, then that's love. That girl loves you.
It's got to be a sparkly clean knob, right?
Oh yeah. She got to eat you pretty good, yeah.
Eat me like Jesus ate the last
Like
supper.
the
Stone.
Last Supper, so. Woo.
Oh, woo.
Whoa.
By the way, people have realized, especially Trish, and I've had another person, they'll hit me up with like, Stone does love saying woo, doesn't he? I'm like, yeah, it's kind of his go. If he had an action figure, that'd be the first thing it would say is, oh, woo.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's my own thing, yeah.
When we become famous, like super famous, more famous than we already are.
Yeah, we're pretty famous.
I'll be dead and gone.
No, Stone. We're gonna get a statue made, and it's gonna be like the Woody from Toy Story.
Oh,
You pull this.
they'd be ready to take it down.
No, you pull the string and it says "whoa,"
That's it.
and then maybe like another one was she ate on you like the Last Supper, and
Oh,
then
that'd be a great T-shirt.
we might have just struck gold right now.
I know. Look at that. Like Forrest Gump said, shit happens.
Is that what Forrest Gump said?
Well, he said stuff happens, but the one guy took it literally and said, shit happens. Made a T-shirt out of it.
Yeah, they added like 2 minutes to that movie to make sure that Forrest Gump didn't say it.
Yeah.
Fucking Forrest
Pretty
Gump.
long ass movie too. That movie's like 3 fucking hours or some shit.
That's
It
a good fucking
didn't
movie.
really pass the test of time if you watch it these days.
Nah.
Yeah.
You don't like Forrest Gump?
It's the special effects. It's them like put in superimposing Tom Hanks into like footage film.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
If you watch those
Like
clips
going to the
where-
White House?
yeah, when he's going to the White
Yeah.
House and stuff like that,
Exactly,
it's like, wow,
yeah.
it was like technology has come a long way since then. So I mean, it's like sometimes even a good film, and believe me, Forrest Gump is a good film, but even a good film cannot,
That's true.
stand the test of time. I mean, look at the original Godzilla.
Well, it's also way overplayed. Forrest
I
Gump
don't
is
know.
always on TV, man.
Shawshank, you can never, no matter where that movie is, I'll watch it to the end. I love that movie.
It's a good flick.
That is. I hold the record on watching that the most. 3 years straight, every night, 3 or 4 times a night.
What?
Count them. It was the only movie that would replay in my DVD. So
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't have to get up and go to the living room because, I had a big 60-inch, so I could see that from my bedroom, so it looked like a 24-inch. But yeah, I'd
Yeah.
sit there and watch
Yeah.
that movie back
What's-
to back to back.
Yeah, what's funny is that like I like to have a movie going on in the background when I fall asleep,
Yeah.
and so I'll put something in my DVD player, and so I ended up with a stack of DVDs on top of my TV, old TV, cathode ray tube, and so and I'm surprised at how many of them are Tom Hanks movies or Tim Robbins movies, like Shawshank Redemption is in there, Castaway is in there. The Green Mile's in there.
I love the
Yeah,
Green
yeah,
Miles.
yeah.
The Green Miles a quality
Yeah.
flick.
That's
Yeah.
a good movie.
Make me tear up now.
Oh, no, I didn't do all that.
I'm
Oh,
going a
yeah,
totally
yeah,
different.
they did kill me when he stomped the mouse. So.
Oh, that shit
Man,
was
that
fucking
hurt-
sad.
that hurt
But he
me.
brought him back to life.
The
didn't
mouse
he?
Yeah,
lived.
yeah. He
The
lived,
mouse
though. I
lived.
know.
Why you?
That
No.
almost got
But
me.
it's sad when it
It's like-
happens.
it's like
Because that's like all he had.
Yeah, I was like,
I
that dirty
understand,
son of
but
a...
it's like feeling sorry for Jon Snow. At that point, I don't care. You can't feel sorry for Jon Snow. I don't care if you got killed.
You're bringing up this. I'm sorry.
This is
We
deep
love you,
cuts.
man, but
Deep cuts.
you're bringing up Game of Thrones to.
Oh
I don't even
yeah.
know nothing about that. So.
Yeah,
We
well,
respect it, but
I ain't never
Do your
watched
thing.
none of
I'm
that.
gonna shut my mouth.
no.
Oh, he's offline.
Madman is always welcome to come on. It's just Game of Thrones. You might as well be talking about.
You must
He's
be
wearing a Star Wars shirt. I'm not
Oh,
big
no,
on Star
yeah,
Wars.
well, I
yeah.
ain't watching none of them. Yeah,
I don't know. I think it's better than talking about molestation.
No.
I don't know. It seems.
Wasn't
to be,
there a lot of-
seems to be working for us.
I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I do have Twitter. Isn't there molestation that goes on in Game of Thrones?
No, there's incest.
Madman's shaking his head, so we got a yes.
Well, there's incest. I don't know about molestation because in that time that they lived in that world, marrying somebody between like 14 and 16, especially in medieval Europe, in real history, that was fairly common. And technically, by today's standards, that's considered molestation.
Yep.
However, we are living in today. We're not living back then.
They've got it all
But
mixed
I-
up
you
nowadays.
You could also
But
shoot
there's-
somebody in the dome a
there's
couple
cer-
hundred years ago and get away with it.
And plus, everybody carried a weapon.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was
Wow.
a very different
Different
world.
time.
It is a different time. How unfortunately low we've gotten to where we can't marry 13-year-olds anymore and we can't shoot people.
And
Well, if you think about it, like Jerry Lee Lewis, he got away with it. Like
And that was his cousin.
yeah, but still,
That's actually.
if you're really interested, if you really have a hard on to marry your cousin, I suggest you move to an Islamic country.
Well, I mean, am I really gonna be able to get me and my cousin over to an? That's gonna be hard if she's.
and she can be 10 then.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
She could be 10 then.
I saw. I don't know if it was Facebook bullshit. I'm sure it was fake, but I saw a pregnant 11-year-old on
Oh,
Facebook,
that's
like
real?
in some country like that.
Oh, that's
that
real.
stuff happens.
It happens.
It's like people act like molestation is like a new thing, or it's just people are talking about it more.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
They
yeah.
trade their kids to pay off debts.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same with incest. That's
They-
why Game of Thrones.
So I could have a kid and sell it to pay off debts?
Yeah, over there, that's what they do, dude.
Yes.
It's a money idea, Jesse. Dude, I'm
No,
just gonna
it's
start.
against
knocking
the
on-
law.
Oh man,
here,
you
it's
guys
just
should
wrong.
totally go join the Taliban.
Yeah.
No,
No,
not
I'm
the
just talking
Taliban.
about
I
sex
just want to sell
trafficking.
my kids.
Yeah, my own flesh and blood. Fuck them.
Well, I don't know.
Well,
You might be able to go to a clinic and dump some off.
Dump some off. Yeah.
I could go dump some off.
But I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, say, hey, save
Well,
these
did the
for
nurses
later.
help you though? Like, here's a magazine. We'll come help you.
I don't know. I've never done that myself.
You don't think they come eat on a stone?
Well, I ain't
I don't
heard no
think-
good stories about that. I always heard that they just
No,
give
that
you a
can
cup and-
contaminate the sample.
But I've seen a lot of
Yeah.
pornos. I thought we're gonna help you get it out.
Porn isn't real.
I don't watch films. I watch feature films.
You're
I watch
bullshitting me.
pornos, and they're all real. When you, I mean, Jake told me the only reason he actually started doing HVAC was because of the porns he saw.
That's true. That's me and Stone and Bagel have talked about this. The only reason I actually got into a trade was I'd watched a lot of porn for like the last 4 or 5 years of my life before I got in the trade, and it's not happened once. I've had a couple of them Nah, I've had a couple of them
No, that don't
want the
happen.
D.
Oh,
It's
man.
some of them do want the dick, but it's rare. It's
Oh,
very
man.
rare.
I'm still
And
waiting
most
on
of them
it.
look like truck drivers.
Damn it! I'm glad I don't get them calls.
Like I said, I mean, once they've seen you,
Oh, that's cold.
Oh, that's some
fucked
mean
up.
That's it.
shit.
That's it.
uh,
I'm sorry I don't
it's
have.
not like I'm on camera.
Yeah, I'm sorry I don't have the beautiful features that you have, man.
Madman's a
right.
beautiful man.
If I was a woman, I'd do them.
There you
All
go.
right. Are you trying to make me uncomfortable? So I turn
That's the whole point.
So when we get the porn star on next week, do you think we can get her and Madman to make a video? Would you be down, Madman?
It's gonna happen.
To star in your own feature film.
I think we can make.
We could do it
happen.
instead of Star Wars. You do Starcocks, and you can like.
Starcocks.
What you talking about? Like doing a porno?
Yes.
Are we going to pay this woman?
Well, hopefully
Why
we
would
can
she want to
talk
be
her
paid
into
when she
free.
gets to have sex with you?
Yeah.
Exactly. She honestly should be paying us.
Exactly.
No, honestly, I should be paying anybody I have sex with. like I said, it's like every time I have sex with a woman, I feel like I owe them something. And I know mirrors exist. I've been in front of them, and so it's like,
You need
like
to.
the best thing to say, I think, after having sex with a woman.
I'm sorry.
Is thank you. I'm sorry.
You need to be the candy licker. You
They,
gotta
they
go
always
down.
tell me thank you.
Yeah, they better be
They
thanking
do.
me.
Yeah. Yeah.
They normally do like that porn we reviewed last week, where I throw my legs up in the air and they just start
Yeah.
eating on my ass.
Oh,
Well,
God.
here's something that always bothered me about prostitution.
I don't
Nothing
like, I don't
bothers me
like the
about
way this is
prostitution.
starting
Here's
out.
one thing that bothers me about prostitution.
not
If you
gonna
make
believe
her come,
She owes you.
Yeah.
No.
Right. No,
No.
it should be even.
it should
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
should be a push. As
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
Exactly.
After all,
That's a good point.
that
That's
should
very
be a
good point.
push.
But how do you
I
know if
would-
it's real or fake?
How do you know? Because she's gonna
Oh.
lie, and a lot of dudes get off when they think that they're.
They're doing work.
That's funny. You get young guys saying, it's like, how do you know if it's real or fake? And you know,
should be shaken,
Yeah,
but
Stone
yeah.
here, he explained.
Yeah.
Should be
He
shaken.
explained how you know between real and fake.
I've seen
Earlier.
some really good fakers.
Oh, really?
I've had
I
some
don't know.
really good
Last week we were
fakers.
talking about Michael being a
I've,
faker.
I've
Stone
seen
Dead.
it. I've seen it come out like a volcano.
Stone,
Not-
Stone was
Yeah.
Squirt, squirt 2 or 3 feet, just rubbing on that thing.
Rubbing on what, Stone?
Rubbing on that punani.
That reminds you.
Dude, I love it, dude. I love making messes out of them. It's a swimming pool when
Yeah.
I'm finished with them.
That reminds you. You guys see The Dirt yet?
You find
dirt?
you find that spot, it's over.
The Dirt, the Motley Crue movie. Have you
Mm.
seen that yet? Oh man, you got it. Believe me, this movie is right up your alley. The Dirt. I think it's out on Netflix. It's right up your alley. You'd love it.
I heard y'all talking about this on
Yeah, I think it was like 2
On
weeks
Shock
ago.
Monkey.
Yeah,
yeah.
or a few weeks ago.
I think it was more than a few weeks ago. It was probably about a month or so ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, that movie's right up your alley. You would love it.
Well, if it's got to do with squirting and big baths and the
Yeah, it throws you right in the deep end, right off the bat.
Oh,
right.
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
down.
what, yeah.
damn, it's like a
A day in the
It's a
life.
story. It's a documentary,
Oh,
quote unquote,
oh.
about Motley Crue.
Oh, well, you know that's wild. Oh, hell yeah. Them boys are wild.
they aren't as wild as the Degenerates, but they're up there.
That's it.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
So, when is the Degenerates going to produce our very own pornography?
I say we can do it right now.
No.
Madman, get over here. Let's do it.
No.
Come on, dude. Guys do it all the time. It's all right.
You know what? This reminds me of a story from middle school.
From middle school? Whoa.
Yeah. Where I was in PE class, right? And we were doing like sprints. We were doing sprints, and I just walked by these guys, and I said, "Hey, look, a stick shift." And I took my fist, and I put it where my dick would normally be, in an erect position. And it's like, it's a stick shift. It's like, first gear, second gear. And then I went and I ran my sprint, and I came back around. These two guys looked at me when I said that. They're like, "What's up with this guy?" Right? But when I came back around, it was like, "Hey, man, you ever suck a dick?"
What?
These two
What?
guys, and I was like, "No." And I was like, "Come
But
on, you ever
I'm
jerk
curious.
It? You ever jerk it? You ever jerk it with a dude?" And I was like, "What?" Yeah, like you and a friend, just sitting around, you just jerk it.
Yeah, me and Jesse do that sometimes.
No, we don't do that at all.
So that's
It's just
exactly
friends. We're just friends.
that's exactly the kind of vibe I'm getting off of you guys.
No.
Well, there's got to be some obvious form of where we're just bullshitting. Like, our type of humor is fucked.
I understand. I was in middle school. They're probably just bullshitting and they're probably just fucking with me.
Or they really wanted y'all to stay around and have a circle jerk.
Yeah. So that I knew that latter thing wasn't going to happen. So I preferred to think the previous thing.
I don't know. Sounds like
They might have made it happen.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I missed out on a lot of sex in middle school.
kids nowadays
no.
are having sex in middle
I
school.
know.
I know.
I didn't.
I wish
Stone was in elementary school when he was having sex.
I was
I was,
20 before I was even interested.
What? Wait, what? What?
I was
What?
I was 20 years old before I was even interested in sex.
Really?
Wow.
What did you do for the 10 years before that?
Like I said, I grew up in this body, in this face, and so it was like women are really never interested in me, and so it was like, well, if they're not interested in me, but when I hit 20, then I was really tall. I hit my growth spurt. I hit 5'11", and I was thinner.
20?
At 20, I was like my max height. I hit my max height, and so and that's when women started coming after me. And it was for about a year and a half, and I was like, okay, I'll try this out and see what that's like. And I was just like, it's an incredibly tumultuous, I should say, nightmare just to get to the thing you want, and then you get the thing you want, and then there's a whole bunch of nightmare in between. You're ready to get that thing you want again. All right.
Can you elaborate? What are we talking about? I mean, some of them.
They want you to jump through a shitload of hoops.
You're talking to the wrong girl.
Yeah, that's any. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
It's
you
also
That's
generational.
any woman. That's any woman as far as I'm concerned.
Oh,
Especially when you're ugly like me.
They try to change you.
Yeah, and then after you get that, it's like, oh, now I got you.
Nah,
Once you hit it, some of them be like, oh, now I got you.
Oh,
now
you
I
owe
want
me,
you.
motherfucker.
Yeah, now you're gonna work for me. You're gonna be my bitch. Seriously, they think it's like now that I let you inside me, you have to provide for me in everything, no matter what I want. I want a big screen TV. I want a fucking Xbox. I want a mansion in the hills. I want a Maserati. Seriously, they'll be like, you never hit this again. It's like, you fuck black women, right?
I love black women.
Of course you
Love
do.
all women.
Of
I love
course
all women.
you do.
I'm like Baskin Robbins, 32 flavors. I love every single one. of them.
Why
me
would
tell
you
you.
limit yourself to
Yeah.
Why would I limit myself to that? I
just
didn't.
one? Yeah, exactly.
No, I didn't put up with that. I'm just saying is that once you hit it once, and then it's at 4 in the morning, and she's like, I want some ice cream, and you're like, go get your fucking ice cream then. I'm sleeping, and she's like, but I thought we were together, and I was like, I fucked you. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're spending any money on her and she's not, you're not like you. If you're just fucking her and you're steady spending money on her, like you're talking about, you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money.
Well, I mean, there is some value to spending money for a valuable relationship. Mm-hmm. But if she's just a girl who wants to fuck, I mean, I'm not going to go get you ice cream in the middle of the night.
No, fuck
so
no.
you can feel some sort of emotional connection to me that we never established was on the table.
These girls
That's
should.
actually
That's a good point. That's a
he's right.
solid point.
Yeah, it's like
I've had 'em-
fuck
yeah.
buddies.
Yeah.
Your fuck buddies, your fuck buddies. That's it.
That's pretty much where it stays
Well,
at.
You don't
I
do no
mean-
favors, none of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I've had relationships where I was like, look, I just want to get down. And if you're down with getting down, it's like, I just don't think that there's any future with us. I don't think your personality, I mean, it's harsh to say these kind of things, but,
Well, a lot of times
I'm
don't
young
like
and I
you.
want to fuck,
girls have needs too,
I understand.
and sometimes us men can please them properly.
Absolutely. And I'm all about trading orgasms. I'm
Yes.
all about it. I'm all about it. But if you're like in the middle of the night, like, I want to get into a fight to understand how much you care about me.
Oh yeah.
All right. Fuck that noise. And then, they'll text you later or something like that. Back then it was like AIM. You can get on, AOL Instant Messenger. And they'll send you a message on AIM. It's like, I thought we had something special. It's like, look, bitch. Look, I set up the groundwork in front of it. you felt something, and this is why I'm not into the idea of fuck buddies. I'm not into friends with benefits.
I love friends with benefits.
Well, there's such a strict line though. Like
I don't. Eventually, one person or another is going to start developing feelings.
Unpopular opinion, but I actually agree with this. I
Yes.
think no matter what, if you fuck enough, you will in
If
some
you
way get
fuck enough,
feelings.
yeah, some way or another, you're going to develop feelings.
And we've
And it's
all
the same thing when it comes to men and women being just friends.
we've all had fuck buddies. Everybody in this room probably had a fuck buddy. And if you fuck them enough, you probably gonna catch feelings.
I've caught
Me?
feelings. I've caught feelings.
I don't think so.
nah,
caught
that's
feelings.
Stone don't catch feelings.
it's got to be a special ass bitch for me to catch feelings.
No,
bro.
no. You
Nah.
when you go, you hitting it every night, and you like you just been treating her like shit, but and then she's up with another man. You kind of like, damn.
Yeah, exactly.
You
No,
see-
you might
A
think
girl
about
you
it twice.
A girl you didn't like. You know, you thought is like, I can do way better than this girl, but I'll hit it until I find something better.
And when she
And-
gets mad and rolls out, you
Yeah.
you a little hurt. You're like,
you're a
Yeah.
little hurt. Or if she
Yeah,
says
that is
something
true.
that's cutting
Yeah.
to you because she's been around you enough to know what hurts you, you know, and then she says something, you're just like, damn, why does that hurt? It's like, because I've spent so much time with her.
and because
Because
honestly,
I've been intimate with her.
yeah, and you want what you can't have, and especially when you've had it where it's just
That's
it's so
true.
when it's so fucking easy.
Easy and available, yeah.
And then when it like it goes off and leaves, and you try to pull it back with all your might and you can't, it's like
Well,
Yeah,
but
yeah, that's definitely
you have
true,
to respect
yeah.
that woman from stepping up.
she stepped
You-
up and
yeah.
she stepped
Yeah,
out of her.
yeah.
Respect her for stepping up.
I've been treating you like shit for 6
Exactly,
months, and you're gonna
step
do
up.
this to me.
You're gonna fucking do this.
Fucking whore.
Absolutely. If she lives her life as a better person because I'm a dick, by all means.
Oh yeah,
And then
yeah.
I throw some Marvin's Room on and I type bitches ain't shit on Instagram.
I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it my own way.
That's it.
So yeah, okay. I mean, I understand
You
that.
understand all that? Okay.
I do.
Yeah, that makes
but
sense.
like, what if you have a fuck buddy and you just fuck like once, maybe twice?
I mean,
I can't believe people would do
A
that.
year.
Just give their body away like that.
I think that humanity is built for monogamous heterosexual relationships. Now, I understand that that's a very complex series of words I just said.
No, I know. I
I know what
understand
that
what
means.
both of those big ass words mean.
Okay. But I mean, there's a lot of things that people can get pissed off about monogamy and about heterosexuality. I really get that. But I really think that humans are designed for heterosexual monogamous
Well,
relationships.
I think it's the opposite. As males,
We're gonna we're gonna fuck other dudes, and we're not gonna marry them.
in
That's
the
exactly how
evolutionary
it goes.
speaking,
It's the
we're supposed to
opposite.
spread our seed far and wide.
Not when there's
That's an
not when
animal's
there's
point
9
of view.
billion people on the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we're overpopulated as a
But-
motherfucker.
We're using our resources like crazy. I mean,
Yep.
this is why contraceptive devices have become so important in our modern society. You know, this is why coitus interruptus is incredibly important, especially for porn. And so I think that because the population is getting to such a crucial point, is that everybody, women and men, need to be judicious about where they spill their seed.
I mean, we don't self-regulate the population. It's just like deer. If any other animal in the
Okay, so we're gonna hunting season.
There will
No,
be
no, no,
another
but
plague.
there'll be a plague. Yeah, there'll be
Yeah.
a plague. Because Mother Nature has a way it's coming around. But if deer could fucking populate like we could, they would do it. They do. And then they get sick and they die.
Yeah. Just like we do.
We would die. We get the rats would come over here and kill like half of America, like they did a couple hundred years ago over in
Wow,
another
Wow,
another
you really-
Black plague.
Black plague. We'll bring it back.
a couple of hundred is not 700 years, but okay.
Yeah, it's about 7-8.
But yeah, you know what I meant though. I mean, we could probably use one though, right?
But
Like
you understand that medical technology is rising by leaps and bounds, and so we have avoided many plagues
yeah,
since the Black Plague.
yeah, we have.
That's why we
Because
need-
of medical technology, and this is why people's lifespans are increasing. This is why humanity is growing in population. So I understand everybody wants an orgasm. Everybody loves a boner. Everybody wants to come. I get that.
Everybody
Just-
loves abortions. We're
it.
pro-abortion.
Hell yes.
Degenerates are pro-abortion.
This podcast is pro-abortion.
Fuck those little kids.
I'm silencing
I'll
my mic.
never have another kid unless it comes up out of the drain.
Damn.
Oh
That's
shit!
what I'm talking about.
You blowing ball snot off
Yeah,
down
yeah,
in
yeah,
the shower
that's
drain or
it,
something?
baby. Woo, don't have to clean up nothing.
Nasty.
That's it. Hey, it ain't no baby come out there yet.
Oh, Stone, how many kids do you have?
Just
I
one.
got one.
You just got one.
Tyler.
Yeah, we met him at the Hard Times the other week. It seems like a cool cat.
One's
Tyler's
enough,
cool.
right?
Yeah, one is enough.
Yeah, he's enough. He's cost me enough.
Guess who doesn't have any? Thankfully.
No shit.
These guys.
Yep.
Man, you got a kid?
No way.
Good job.
Yeah,
Lucky
well,
y'all.
Congratulations.
women don't like me. I mean,
There's
I
a lot
thought
of
I'd made that
stress.
clear.
Lot-
Man, you were just went on a tangent about how all the women were chasing you.
It was like 18 months.
Dude,
Did you take one down a month at least?
No, I think it was 3 girls within that 18-month period.
Multiple times per woman?
Of course. It was
Okay.
One at a time. But I mean, it was... and then there was one when I was like 26. And that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
So it's been since you were 26?
Yeah, it's been way over a decade since I got
Let's-
laid. I don't want to blame it all on
Do you wanna-
9/11, but
I mean,
let's go get you laid.
You want to go to FedEx Field? We'll buy something.
no.
What are you doing? FedEx
No
Field is
doubt.
pretty.
There's some hookers up there.
I think paying for sex is ridiculous.
No doubt.
No.
You're gonna pay for it either way.
No,
Yeah,
because if your objective is, it's like what I want out of sex is to make somebody else.
That's not what I want at
I've
all.
gotten free
I want to make
pussy before.
myself.
If I don't love her, then I don't give a fuck.
I'm a dude. Me coming is a foregone conclusion,
Oh, it's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
and it's going to come quickly. I know me. I've had sex every single time I've had sex with inside of me. I was
Wait, what?
every time I've had sex, I was with me when I did that.
He was there.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was there.
Oh
I was
yeah,
there,
I've
yeah.
been there most.
And
yeah,
so-
I've been there too.
I've been there most of the times.
What I mean is, I
Yeah,
know
there
I'm
was
going to
a night I
come.
wasn't there,
I'm
but
going
I
to come
was.
at least once. We could talk about like sleeping, sex sleeping, sleeping during sex.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we could talk about that later. But I know I'm going to come at least once, and I'm going to fuck through that first cum. I don't know if you guys are old enough to do that.
Can't, it's just,
Yeah,
it kind
I
of hurts.
am, maybe twice.
Yeah, it hurts. It's so much feeling on the end of my dick that it kind of.
That's
But
what
you
I
got to
mean.
go
It's
through
like once you pop that first shot, you can keep going.
it.
Yeah.
Right? This is like, I don't know. This is mature shit, I suppose. But I mean, I know I'm going to come at least once. And so at that point, when you're just like, I don't feel nothing. I don't get it. You know, I'm bored. And it's like, how do I entertain myself if I have to do this? It's like, oh, I know. I'll give a shit about her pleasure.
No, we
Make
won't.
Come on, dude.
I do.
You
I
guys
just
are
love
assholes.
it. I love playing with that pussy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Man,
Oh,
God
definitely.
Damn it, I'll play with that motherfucker for hours.
Before I play with my own.
Oh,
I'm a
Before I play with my own dick, I
Yeah.
will. Yeah.
goddamn right, man.
I love eating pussy. That's like probably one of my favorite
Man.
things to do.
It's so fun.
Gets me like that, motherfucker.
Man, when you just sit there and watch that little box just squirt right out, just so, and you're like,
It's
oh
fucking
my
hot.
God, yes, did you just see that? And I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you
here.
feel that heat coming
It's
off.
fucking.
Right.
It's hot.
Oh,
Yeah,
goddamn
it's
right.
really hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and she's just sitting there, oh, yeah,
Oh, mister.
Oh, mister.
What are you, what
Oh,
are you
yeah,
doing to
that's-
me?
it's like
what
music,
are you doing
man.
to me?
Stone, give us an oh, mister.
Oh, mister.
We need to have that.
Whoa.
I need a button on my little box right here where this says "Oh, mister."
What's your name again?
Oh my God, Stone, that shit is so funny.
Oh, don't you just hate it when you're sitting there and you're hitting them doggy style and then you're like, yeah, smack that ass, you're smacking that ass, and you sit there and you say, oh, who's your daddy? And they're like, looks back at you, oh, you don't know him. That's fucked up, man. It's like, fucking bitch.
I don't
What? It's
think.
like, is he on Facebook or what?
What's his last?
What's his Twitter handle? I'm gonna tweet him right now. I'm fucking your daughter.
Yeah.
His Instagram is
at Uncle Jack.
asslover69.
Ass over 69.
Yeah,
That's her daddy.
Oh, mister.
that's fun.
You ever been down on a woman? She checks her phone.
No, I'm doing a
No.
great job of
I
going down
don't
there.
think that's ever
You
happened.
keep them so
Yeah.
busy.
Yeah, I guess
They don't have
I guess
time.
I screwed it up. and this is back in the flip phone era.
You screwed
no
the pooch.
doubt.
What happened?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she
no.
couldn't even check. There was no Twitter,
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, there was no Twitter or Facebook. She's just like, is there anybody else calling me right now? Who's
My aunt's
interested?"
texting me. My uncle says I have to go move a couch.
Yeah,
I gotta go mow the grass.
I've been fortunate enough to never have a phone call during sex.
I don't
Well, it's
think
been a
that's
while
ever
now,
happened.
but yeah,
My phone's on
it's never
vibrate when
happened.
so I don't
It's never
fucking know when I have a call.
No,
The only time I've ever checked my phone when I was having sex was I had it like this, and I'm like, I'm recording. You know what I mean? I was recording.
I've seen this video too.
It's a nice
well,
video.
it's because nobody calls
Yeah.
me between 11 to 8 a.m.
Well,
So-
a lot of people don't take phone calls between those hours. Fair enough.
Well,
Because they're
It's
busy
probably
fucking,
me
right?
calling though because I'm up all fucking night. I'm a
He's-
drunk bastard.
Jake sent me a text message about how great the last episode was.
It's good. There's gonna be a message sent in about 4 hours.
I get a
3-4
message
hours.
about I swear every
Jesse it was the
third-
best fucking show ever.
about
Dude.
about 3:30 a.m. I get one,
Yeah.
maybe 4 a.m. About how good the show was.
Jesse was the best show we've ever done. I'm gonna drink another beer. I'll be shit faced texting Jesse.
Yeah, and then we'll be talking about. He just goes back on the good shit, and this episode's been a lot of squirting and whores, and I'm a big fan. My favorite things to talk about.
Literally, like what we're talking about right now. I'm going to be drunk texting Jesse right now when I listen to this after the show.
Oh yeah.
So, Madman, why haven't you decided to lay with a lady in a while? I mean, what's
You know, it reminds me of a joke. A kid comes home from school. His little 6-year-old kid comes home and he's like, "Daddy, I heard some words today I've never heard before." And he's like, "Well, son, tell me what they are." It's like, this guy talked about this word bitch, and he talked about this word pussy. My favorite. And I don't know what they mean. And so he goes, "Come here, son. I'll tell you exactly what they mean." And so he reaches under his mattress
If
and
you
he
don't
pulls
get
out
no
a
pussy, you're a bitch.
he pulls out a pornography magazine, and the girl's just spread wide, just ready for it. And he takes out a marker and he just circles her vagina, just circles that area. And he says, "Son, that right there is the pussy."
it will take your wallet, your keys, your happiness, everything.
And so the son says, "Okay, so what's a bitch?" It's like everything outside the circle.
oh,
that's
true.
Jesse.
We gotta get.
I don't want to be mean about it, but they've women have taken a lot of license when it comes to their vaginas.
Well, women, they don't know it, but that thing between their legs could buy them anything in the world.
Oh sure.
What?
My
Yeah,
mo-
I mean,
my-
if they
yeah,
rope in
yeah.
a sucker like you, sure.
Yeah, definitely. I would for the
Or
right
you could rope in about
couple
20
of them at the same time,
motherfuckers
yeah.
and it'd be the
That's
same.
it.
But
take
there's
no work.
there is some that is just so good where it's like, man, do you want the keys to my car? Do you want a key to my house? I mean,
It's eating pussy.
That's eating pussy.
Yeah.
See, I'm not led by my dick.
I am.
Yeah.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
I mean, I got two brains. Both of them work great. It's a two-seater up here.
I don't know. I wouldn't trust the lower one.
The lower one has led me in some unpredictable circumstances, but we expect you go to hard times, you never know what you're going to end up with.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong. My top brain has gotten me into a lot of trouble.
Top-notch women at hard times. Thank you.
That's right.
Man, why don't you go to hard times with us and pick you? Because you can go out there and you can get a woman and you can pull her in and you can go fuck her
'cause-
that night.
Because, number one, I can't hit hard times at peak hours because I kind of work peak hours.
You work at like 10 p.m. on a Saturday?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That
We can talk
sucks.
about that off air.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Weekends, I'm pretty swamped. So, because I work in that kind of business. So, it's, the issue is like when I have time to go to a place like Hard Times, it's like, the only reason I go to Hard Times is at least they employ hot women.
Oh yes.
And that's it.
Stone's
And
got a favorite there.
there's- Yeah. And there's no way I'm going to hit on an employee.
They all
There's
my
no way
favorite.
they're going to ever hit on me. So,
When I go to Hooters or Hard Times, I don't try to hit on the women because I know they hear it all. But I have seen it been pulled off. But me personally, I'm like, I just don't even try because I think it's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah. Especially at the obvious places, Hooters.
Hooters,
You're
is,
never
they
gonna
hear
pay
it
off.
all.
You're never
Pretty
gonna
much, pretty much.
Never gonna get a girl out of there.
Yeah. Unless you make them wet.
when I was in the Navy, I knew guys that dated strippers.
I would date a stripper. I know a guy that married a stripper, and his wife makes fucking bank.
Yeah, of course. And I understand why they did it because it's like you can leave the Navy and just live off of her.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
she's making
Oh,
like
yeah.
8 times what you're making.
$1,000 a night.
Yeah,
That's
especially
ridiculous.
especially if you live, down, around a bunch of sailors. And so, I mean, I totally get that. But at the same time, I know that there's some dude like rubbing up on her every night, and that's her job. I mean, I'm not saying that I want a woman who's going to be unattractive and is never going to have to deal with some dude hitting on her. But if her job is dudes hitting on her,
Yeah.
You gotta be
rubbing up
secure.
on her,
Like you gotta be very confident.
you have to be very secure.
Yeah.
It's like I absolutely am certain she is not cheating on me.
I know, but man,
Yeah.
if I walk in the bar and some man's got his hands all over my girl's
Just
ass,
slap him right
Exactly.
it's fucking like it's
That's why
on.
most of them don't allow you to come
Yeah.
to them.
And if they do,
Yeah.
it's not like you're getting any free.
I think
drinks
when
or
they
anything.
leave
They
you lap
ain't
dance, it's like hands
Yeah.
off, like they do the thing and you don't touch them, right? I've never been to a strip club because just haven't even had a chance.
No,
It's,
just
the
certain
law
men.
is laissez-faire, but I mean, it's you can get away with it.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been to some places in Tampa, man, and anywhere in Florida, like the places in Florida. I don't know if you guys been.
No, I ain't been to none yet, but
Yeah,
I hear
in
there's
Florida,
a lot of
they're
hot
pretty-
women down there.
Yeah, they're pretty.
Cocoa Beach. I
oh,
mean, some,
yeah,
of, some of the
it gets pretty
finest.
crazy
Yeah.
in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
well, boys, wow, I
At the
would,
hour mark. Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yes.
love to see her talk about porn, booty, bitches, pussy. I'd love to talk about that for the rest of the night. But this has been another hour episode of the Degenerates, and I want to have everybody tune in next week for Ellie eating on. But until then, check us out at OG Degenerates, at JYI Bright,
At AssLover ASSLVR_69.
We appreciate having Madman on, Stone on, and we will see everybody next week. Check us out on FXBG Public Radio. Like us on Apple Podcast. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Go to our YouTube. All that. Come check all of it out. All the old episodes. EK and Madman are doing their thing.
Say bye.
It's been another episode, and see y'all next week.